our wonderful Peter Matz and our wonderful orchestra, Tim, Vicki, and I are very happy to welcome as our special guest, Mr. Steve Lawrence. Yes.
Did you get your haircut recently?
Yeah, I had a permanent before, you know, at the beginning of the season, and it's just all cut off now.
We found this on the fence outside. We thought maybe this part.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Well, you know, a permanent does make your hair lighter and frizzier.
You must have died.
Do you want to keep it? Yeah, I don't blame you. It'll bring you luck.
I'll keep it in the trim.
Yeah, some people, I don't know, a little weird there. Yeah.
Is your real name Carol Burnett?
My real name is Ben Gazzara, but I had to change it because there was another one, you know, and they don't let you have the same name when you join the union. Yes. Uh-huh.
Does your designer, Bob Mackey, design all the clothes and costumes on your show?
Yes, Bob Mackey does design all of the costumes on our show. Mm-hmm.
Is he here tonight?
Yes, he's here. You want to meet Bob Mackey?
Yeah.
Bob! Come on out, Bob! He said he might not stay for the whole show. I don't know why. Bob! Move those cute little legs. Here he is. Bob Mackey. She's coming up. She's coming up to me. Okay. What are you going to do to him?
Kiss him.
You want to kiss him?
It's taking her so long.
Well, it's getting across. Oh, you're in a hurry?
Yeah.
What is it? See, Bob designed it. See how that goes.
He sent me a letter.
What's your name?
You did.
Mercy de Leon.
Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Mercy?
Mercy.
Mercy. Mercy, Mercy.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Sure.
Gonna write me back?
Sure. I always answer my letters.
Okay, can I have a kiss?
Sure.
Thank you, Bob.
And for your last show.
Oh, do we have anything special planned for our last show? I think it's going to be 2 hours long, and we're going to have half of it with sketches and things and so forth, kind of winding up, and then half with kind of a retrospective of the past 11 years. So I hope you watch. Yes. Yes.
Out of the 11 years you've been on TV, have you ever tripped over that thing?
Out of the 11 years I've been on television, have I ever tripped over that thing? You mean the guy or the camera?
That thing you have
Oh,
on.
the set. Yes. Yes, I have.
Throw that in your face?
You seem very happy about that. I fell down on my face. That's why it looks this way. Yes, ma'am.
My 8-year-old granddaughter would like to know if you really drink beer when you play the part of Eunice.
Do we really drink beer when we play the part of Eunice? No, that's a tab in there, and they wrap a label around it to make it look like beer. No, I mean, there'd be no way. I would be bloated, you know, by the end of the week. Not a bad thought. Yes.
What is your real life sister doing, the one that you always
My
say?
real life
Yes,
sister
right,
is
the one you
doing?
always
What
say.
time is it? Right now, she's home, and she's with her child and her husband, and she's married to an art dealer, terrific guy. When I met him, if I'd met him first, I would have said, boy, have I got a sister for you. So I'm really happy. Yeah, terrific. Yes?
Did you give your Tarzan yell?
No. Tarzan yell for 11 years. Well, the heck with you. I'm like, oh! That's why I'm leaving. It's going. Yes.
What's the biggest blooper you ever pulled by doing a show?
The biggest blooper I ever pulled doing a show? Oh, Lord. Well, it's coming up tonight. No, I don't know. One time when I was in summer stock, I remember when we would have a blackout on the stage, you know, we were doing a review, and I was still at UCLA at the time, and we had a little summer stock group up north in Northern California. And when a blackout would happen and we'd all have to run and change in the dark, the backstage dressing room lights would also go out. In other words, the whole theater would be blackened. So I'd have all my stuff laid out so that I could get dressed in the dark. And it was coming up for me to do a straight, sexy torch blues number. And I got dressed, and I'm all in the dark, and I put the stockings on and the satin skirt and the T-shirt and the hat and the whole thing, and I got out there and leaned against the lamppost and posed and started singing. And it was halfway through the song, I noticed the seams were running up the straight in front of my leg. Ever since then, I have not been able to do a straight song. I think that's... Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in the Marine Corps.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are in the Marine Corps.
And I'm stationed out at El Toro, and all the Marines wanted me to say hello. Everyone loves you out there.
They did? What's your name?
Rosalind.
Hi, ma'am. Give all the Marines my love, too.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell them no. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
From television city in Hollywood, it's the Carol Burnett Show. With Vicki Lawrence. And also starring Tim Conway.
Hello, is this Dr. Otto's auto repair shop? This is Mrs. Wiggins. Is my car fixed yet? It's the Studebaker. Yeah, you know, the one with the little doggy in the window that goes... Oh, Dr. Otto himself is handling it personally? Okay. Would you have him call Mrs. Wiggins at her office? Thank you.
Hey, Quicksilver. What in your wildest imagination, and I doubt it very much if you have one, since there seems to be nothing into that skull but the wind, are you doing? Why don't you erase that thing on there when they make a mistake instead of tearing that paper out? You know that the paper doesn't grow on the trees?
I can't use my eraser because it fell down in there.
Now, why don't you reach down in there with the one of your frog paws and pull it out?
That's too dangerous.
Dangerous. To go down in there to get an eraser, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Did your mother have any children that lived? What do you mean the dangerous? You just reach right down in there and pick it up. Ah! Don't turn that ever. Don't turn it right there. Ah. Oh, look at that. You typed a big Q right on my thumb. That and a hitchhiker to Quebec. Opens all the tear ducts on the eyes, though. Listen, just to forget about all of that, the typing that you got to get done and get into the office. I want to have you to take a letter.
I can't take a letter. I'm out of paper.
Then why don't you take those lava legs and go down the hall and get you some more?
Want me to walk down the hall and get some more paper?
Then those words just to flow right from my mouth into between my teeth and out into the air.
I could walk down the hall and get some paper.
And why don't you do that?
You want me to?
It'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Must be quite a thrill in her neighborhood at night to see her walking her snail. Answer the... Hello, this... Huh? No, she's not here. She's going down to the hall to get some of the paper. Huh? Well, I'll take a message. Just a moment there. Who is this? Dr. Otto. All right, just a moment. Not allowed. Pretty soon this will be her office. Yes, go ahead there, Dr. Otto. What? Uh-huh. The body's falling apart. No hope. Okay, a life expectancy about a week. Okay, doctor, I'll tell her. Deliver this a message to her. Doctor, hello, holy, oh my gosh, I only got a week or two. She's going to that big secretarial pool in the sky. You mean it to tell me that you walked all the way down to the hall to get some paper? You only bring her back at the one apiece?
Well, that's what you told me to do. Don't yell at me.
How many times? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to you. Let me take that paper. That must be real heavy for you. Why would you get more than one piece? You're only going to type one letter. Why don't you just come into the office and kind of relax? Boy, you got to take a load off of your feet. Just go right over here and just kind of sit down and relax before you have to go. Go home, that is. Go home. How about a nice cup of coffee?
Oh, I don't know. I really shouldn't. I read somewhere where coffee cuts your life in half.
I hope you don't have any plans past Thursday. Well, what I said is that the coffee is real good if you're really thirsty. Yeah. Do you mind if I have a cup? I'm a little bit nervous about that. Gosh. You know...
Got the plug. Coffee all down there. You're icky.
I couldn't see that. Thank you very much. But how many times have I told you that you... That's all right. Don't you worry. That was my fault that I did that. I'm always doing those doggone silly things just to make me to laugh. Don't you worry.
I better get back to work. I don't have much time.
I know that. Sit down. Just sit down. You know, we've never had much chance just to sit and talk. Do you want to just sit and talk for a while? Could get to know each other a lot better.
You want to rap?
I don't care. Let's just get to know each other. Well. Well. Don't move things around on my desk. You see, I have a place for everything.
Oh.
Why did you...
Get that off with with the tissue here.
Just to leave it alone. Don't worry, it's going to be all just leave it alone. I'll have the cleaners get it off. I'm telling you, so just
Get it
leave it.
off with the tissue. There you go. Here.
Sit it down, Mrs. Wiggins. Sit it down.
Come right over.
Hey! Doesn't matter. I think this looks real good. Mrs. Wiggins, there's something that I have to tell you. I just heard from the doctor.
Dr. Otto?
Yes.
What did he say?
Just gave me the report. Maybe you better sit down.
Okay.
He said that, according to the report, that the life expectancy is about the week.
Oh, darn.
That was my... Oh, darn. You mean, you hear this kind of news and that's all you say is, oh, darn? When did you first start thinking that something was wrong?
Well, it was last Saturday, and that was when I first started to hear the funny noises.
Oh, I know. That's what they say.
And then on Sunday, some parts fell off. And then I knew I was in big trouble when I saw this big puff of black smoke. So I took my car into Dr. Otto's auto repair shop, and he said he would
Wait a
see
minute.
what he could do about
Hold it
working
just
on
a minute. Auto repair? You mean that Dr. Otto is working on that piece of tin that you call your car, the one with the dog in it that goes...
It doesn't go like that, it goes like that. I didn't know what you were doing like that.
You mean all the time I thought I was talking about you and you got me all coffee and all the rags and everything here and I
Well,
thought that
I
for
just-
crying out loud that you were at the... Where are you going to now?
I'm going home. I get a headache whenever you yell at me.
You're not going anywhere. You got the letters to type here and you're going to type those things if you like it or not. And another thing.
I'll just be in my office and I won't bother you one bit today.
Well, won't be long now before we're in blue Hawaii. What a perfect spot to spend our 10th anniversary.
Oh, mwah, I cannot wait.
Me
Just
too.
you and me and the palm trees. Well, you better not look at any of those hula girls.
Oh, you better not look at any of those Beach Boys.
Why would I when I've got you?
Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We've developed a slight malfunction in one of our engines, so please fasten your seatbelts and observe the no smoking sign. Thank you.
Arnold? Arnold, I'm scared.
oh, come on. What's to be scared? It's only one little old engine. Nothing to worry about.
Arnold, look, if anything should happen to us, I want you to know that I love you very much.
Oh, my darling. I love you, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now showing malfunctions in all 4 of our engines. Please put on your life jackets. At this time, we may have to ditch in the ocean. To the flight attendants, please take their emergency positions.
How did you miss? I didn't watch her when she did that. I should have watched.
Arnold!
Yeah.
Arnold! Oh.
It's okay, darling. It's okay.
All I can think about at a time like this is something that I always wanted to do and I never did.
What's that?
Learn to swim.
Oh, darling.
Oh, I love you, Arnold. I love you.
I love you too, Wendy.
Oh,
Oh, Wendy. Oh, Wendy. It's okay.
oh.
Wendy,
Oh.
there's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. I mean, it's been eating at me for a long time, Wendy, but...
What, sweetheart?
I mean, I never wanted to tell you before because I didn't want to hurt you, you know, but now that it looks like the end is almost near, I mean, I don't want to go to my maker with this terrible sin on my conscience, you know?
No. Arnold, you know you can tell me anything.
Well,
Sweetheart.
well, remember 5 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Remember when you were in the hospital, you were having your appendix out?
I remember, yes.
Well, I don't know how to put it. I was having this, well, I guess you'd call it a fling with Gladys Ferguson, our next-door neighbor.
Oh, Arnold, it's all right. It's all right, I understand. I was in the hospital and you were all alone and I was in there 3 weeks longer than I was supposed to be due to complications and you were lonely. I understand, sweetheart, it's all right.
Well, I hoped you understand that.
Of course.
But, you know, after you came home and you were perfectly healthy, well, we just kept it going for about a year and a half. Oh, wait.
And you've been carrying this on your conscience. Oh, sweetheart, don't you realize I love you?
Oh.
And the important thing is that you did tell me. And that's all that really matters.
Oh, Wendy, I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've managed to activate 2 of our 4 engines, so we should be landing safely in 10 minutes.
Oh, boy. That's a miracle. Boy, for a minute, I thought we were goners for sure. I thought we were going to be lunch for the sharks down there. And you not knowing how to swim, boy, you would have sunk to the bottom like a lead weight.
You'd have loved that, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Gladys Ferguson! Gladys Ferguson! I was lying in that hospital at death's door, and you were out having a fling with Gladys Ferguson! Don't you ever touch me! We are through, Buster!
Ladies and gentlemen, those 2 engines have started malfunctioning again.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault that you were unfaithful. It was my fault. It was my fault. It was all my fault.
No, don't go blaming yourself. It wasn't
no,
your fault.
No. It was my
Oh, Wendy. No,
I was depressed and I was sick and I was having a thing with Bob Ferguson.
Bob Ferguson? Gladys's husband? Oh, Wendy, that's okay. Sweetheart, I forgive you. I was carrying on with Gladys and you were carrying on with Bob. We were both carrying on. I forgive you.
Oh, you're a saint.
No, you're a saint.
We're both saints.
Yes, we're both saints. Oh, darling.
There's something else.
What, darling? What? What, sweetheart?
You know our little son, Bobby?
Bobby?
You know, our little son, Bobby.
Yes, little Bobby? He's not...
No.
When you and me, we... It didn't... Oh, I love you, and I love Bobby.
Oh, you do?
Yes, that's okay. I understand. He's a saint, that little boy. And you're a saint. Oh, darling. What?
Listen, since you know how to swim and there's a chance that you might survive, would you just be sure and tell the kids that their mommy loved them?
Oh, sweet little thing. Don't you worry about anything. Hey, wait a minute. Remember I used to be a lifeguard? This plane hits the water, you just let your body float to the top, and I'll take care of it. I just put one arm around you like this and grab you under the neck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report that we have power enough to land in Honolulu after all. Thank you.
Arnold.
Oh, you're choking me, Arnold!
Bob Ferguson! Arnold! Bob Ferguson! Anybody
Ladies and gentlemen, our landing gear is not functioning. Please brace yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report that we have landed.
We won't be needing this. I'll help you with that, darling. Wait, get out of it. Are you all right?
I'm fine, sweetheart.
Wendy, look, it's Gladys and Bob Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gladys confessed the whole thing.
Yeah, so did Bob.
You creep.
Stay tuned for the second half of the Carol Burnett Show.
How are you this evening, Miss Montaigne?
I'm absolutely exhausted, Brooks. We worked all evening on that new number that we're going to have to put into the show tomorrow night. I'm just so tired.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Boy, you sure must be hungry.
Of course I am. Giving the performance of one's life does tend to work up one's appetite. I tell you what, why don't you drive me directly home and I'll have Cook prepare something?
Good idea.
What, Brooks?
I just remembered it's Cook's Night Out.
Cook's night out?
Yeah, so, you'd have to eat downtown.
Oh, no, and I know there's no restaurant open this late. What am I to do, Brooks?
Well, I don't...
Brooks, you're doing another take.
There is a little restaurant right around the corner, Miss Montaigne. Perhaps if it were open, we could go there and eat.
Good, Brooks. Wonderful. You know, you don't look... Good, Brooks. Wonderful, Brooks. You know, you're not nearly as stupid as you look. That's what I meant to say. But I was so thrilled with what I'd said to you before, I couldn't talk. I'll follow you, Brooks. Are you out of your mind? I can't go into a place like that. I would be mobbed.
Well, Miss Montaigne, there's hardly anybody in there.
Well, you simp. Don't you realize wherever Claire Montaigne goes, a crowd is soon to gather? I'm a superstar. What do you expect?
Well, suppose I went in there and got a little booth with some privacy back there. I mean, wouldn't that be okay
Well,
then?
I suppose it will have to do.
We're going to do just that, then. I'll be right back.
One number 3, hold the mail, put shoes on, and it's going for a walk.
Pardon, miss.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, soldier.
Excuse me, just a moment, please. I wonder if I might possibly have a booth with some privacy.
Privacy! Privacy! Can you believe this joker wants privacy?
Yeah, well, it's just a little quirk of mine. I'm not coming in here with anybody famous. I'm just going to be coming in here. That little booth right there in the corner will be just fine, yeah? You folks just go about whatever you're doing here and just don't pay any attention to me. Don't even have to notice or anything. Miss Montaigne, I think it's all right. Just the booth right over here in the corner, I think. Huh?
Brooks. Brooks, that couple behind you recognized me. I can tell by the way they're trying to hide it.
They're doing a good job of it.
Oh, no, here comes an autograph seeker.
I'll handle it.
Okay, what'll it be?
Well, I'll just have a bowl of oatmeal, please, and a glass of Ovaltine.
Would you also like the kiddie menu that turns into a clown's mask?
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
How about you, Toots?
I'll have the mushroom omelet if you have it.
Yeah, we got it. What do you think you are, some dive? Sheesh.
Boy, this is wonderful. Didn't even recognize you, huh? Boy,
Yes.
this is a good place. None of those flash bulbs going off in your face.
Yes, I know that, Brooks, yes.
Nobody coming up here to ask you for your autograph.
Yes, Brooks, I know, I hear you.
Absolutely nobody in here noticed you. You see that? You know, you could almost come in here every day.
Put
you know.
a lid on it, Brooks.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Could I borrow your ketchup?
See that? No one has noticed you.
I know, Brooks, I know. Oh, miss!
Yeah, what you beef?
Beef? No beef, no. I would like some tea and some honey, please.
You got it.
You see, it's because singing 6 nights a week plus 2 matinees does tend to make my throat a little sore.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
This is fantastic. Can you imagine that? You in the biggest hit on Broadway right next door, and they don't even notice you in here.
Thank you so much.
Say, wait a minute, I know you.
Yes.
Brooks Johnston, P.S. 215 in Brooklyn.
Me? Oh, yeah, well.
Donnie Schultz! We was in Miss Saunders together.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Well, look at you. You done pretty good for yourself, huh? Hey, Mr. Mrs.
No. This is Miss No, this is just a lady I know.
Oh, say, aren't you,
Yes.
aren't you a little overdressed for this joint?
Boy, this is fantastic. No kidding. I'm sorry I almost gave it away. I almost told her that you were Miss Ma.
Sit on it, you little twerp. Give me a quarter. Excuse me, but would you mind if I played the jukebox?
Quarter.
Thank you. You see, I don't want you to think that I'm the type of a Broadway star who just comes in and takes over. Stand back, world, I'm warning you. Hey, and stop me now. What's your sign? Look out, world, I'm telling you. Hi, nothing can stop me now. Now I know that there is a promised land. I'm going to find it, and how? But nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me. Thank you.
Hey, lady, I'm sorry to put a damper in your floor show, but there's people in here trying to eat.
You'll pay $17.50 to see me perform.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll give you $1 to pipe down.
Never been so insulted in my entire life. Come, Brooks, we are leaving.
Hey, just a minute here. Who's gonna pay for this?
I have done 17 Broadway shows, and I have won 3 Tony Awards, but people do not always recognize my face. That's why I carry this.
Oh, International Express. We don't get many of these in here.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute, lady. How about signing this?
I'm sorry. No autographs, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, KLEV now brings you a special news announcement. Here, speaking to you live from his office, is the president of Vortex Industries, Mr. Lloyd Adams.
Thank you, and good evening. Vortex Industries is proud to accept the challenge presented to us by the manufacturers of dog food products. We here at Vortex feel strongly, as well you do, that a dog is truly man's best friend. And that's why we here at Vortex have introduced Vortex dog food to the market. We believe that this dog food satisfies a dog's needs in every manner. Not only should a dog food provide proper diet control, but it should also be appetizing to the dog. Let your little friend know that you have taken the time to seek out a product that will provide him with proper nourishment as well as a meal that will satisfy his taste buds. You can be sure that the aroma will make your dog say, "Thank you for buying the best." We could talk all day about Vortex dog food, but the proof is in the offering. In the offering. Oh. We could... We could talk all day... But we would like to introduce you now to a little friend of ours, Dolly. Dolly has been our laboratory assistant since the first inception of Vortex dog food and our little taste tester. As you can see, she's ready to go at it. But as I said, the proof is in the offering. So, Dolly, go ahead. There's more where that came from, so just, here you go, Dolly. That a girl, right over here. But perhaps we have not captured Dolly's appetite. Perhaps we should have the other dog we talked about earlier in the show before we went on the air test the new dog food. Here, Rover. Well, Rover, just dig right in. meal, but you can tell that this is not all meal. Just look at that little face. Yourself why this dog food works out. Remember, dog is man's best friend.
Thank you. Be sure to be with us next week. Thank you. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Ow, so long.
The Dog Puppet was played by Roger Breedley. The preceding program was recorded before a live audience.
There's been no watching.